right, Majesties. For the past week, Dr. Mumbi have been talking about Kenya, okay? Mumbi Seraki, all right? She have a YouTube channel, also you can check her out. Dr. Mumbi Show or Dr. Mumbi Seraki. She's someone, a Pan-Africanist who really, she's just good at what she does, and that's for a fact, okay? So for recently, she have been drawing her mind to what is going on in Kenya, okay? How the international body, it's like their eye is now fixed on Kenya. Their plan to come build some about 31 hotels at the end of before the end of the year. And these are foreign bodies, okay? 31 hotels, yeah, it's good. If it's gonna be good for the economy, but it's not the Africans, it's the foreign bodies. They are the one coming to build these things. And the attention that they are giving to Kenya is just abnormal. Okay, when I listen to her abuse, I'm like, something is really going on, Your Majesty. Something is really going on. Remember, it is this same Kenya that the United Nations have agreed that they're going to move about hundreds of their workers to. Okay, this in Kenya. Now, this is a place where sometimes I tell our African American brothers not to come, oh, don't go to Africa. But they are coming in disguise. This is how they're coming. Oh, they want to send them there for work. And then these people come in because our people are gullible. We are so stupid, Your Majesties. I'm included. We are all stupid. We look at these people, we open our hands to them, we welcome them, we accept them into our homes. Okay, we are so happy to see them. All right, we give them our lands to build homes. And that is how gradually they come in. Look at the issue with Namibia right now. See how those who do not even have the right to drag land with the originals are dragging land seriously with the originals of the land. How do you think this happened? Because we open our hands. Our ancestors open hand, they came in. Now they don't want to go, and they are even dragging the land with those who are originals to the land. This is how it happens. Look at South Africa. It's same thing. Okay, so how on is that? This is more spiritual than we think, and I of course I agree with her. I agree with her. When you look at Kenya, Kenya is a symbolic environment. Okay, look at the history of Kenya and everything that is connected to Kenya. Kenya is a symbolic environment, and that's why the enemy will try to get hold of places that is strategic, spiritually. Okay, by the time they get hold of those places spiritually, to get hold of strategic places physically is not difficult again because they already have their ground. This is what I perceive. They are trying to have a foundation, a spiritual foundation. Remember when the King of England visited Kenya? Remember that time? And just look at what Ruto is doing. Sometimes you'll be like, is Ruto really is Ruto really for his people, or he's against his people? It is the same Kenya that they are uprooting their baobab trees and they're selling. Baobab trees are said to be spiritual trees because they live very long. Okay, trees are over hundreds of years. In the Ruto administration, they are okay that the people can come and uproot it. It's not that they cut these trees. They came and carry these trees from the ground with the root and are transporting it. And I said it that I said, this is how they create places. Tomorrow they will tell you this is the real place. Why they went and removed the real thing from the real place and brought it to an artificial place? Is this not how they created that Israeli angle? Were there anybody there before 1948? Your Majesties, and look at what is happening now. These same people who might not even know what is there even in the holy books are now claiming it is our God that gave it to us. So since all of you believe now, what will you say? You can't argue with them.
Family, there's something off about my Nairobi. Do you think Nairobi has been spiritually hijacked? Like on a real note? Because a lot of my friends are telling me how Nairobi feels dark, it feels off, it feels weird. Let's not forget that Nairobi was chosen as the #1 destination by Lonely Planet. Then all of a sudden, the UN wants to move 20,000 staff to Nairobi, and they've been building all these weird high-rise apartments. And then recently, our governor even put an obelisk there. I'll put that in the next video. There's an obelisk in Paris, there's an obelisk in DC. What is really going on? And I've heard he has all these weird Masonic pictures in his office, in the governor's office. And a lot of my African brothers and sisters always say Nairobi's a bit weird. It's like we've sold out to the Mzungu's family. It's like we're a weird San Francisco. Who's taking...
Once again, Kenya has been pinpointed for a controversial and radical proposal, embedding digital birth certificates within the body of newborns. This plan is backed by the Gates Foundation, currently involved with the Maisha Namba, which raises serious questions. The program is said to target the birth of newborn babies. That is, before you leave with your baby from the hospital, you no longer get the paper birth certificate, but an implant on the baby, somewhere on the body, that can be in an iris on an arm or a fingerprint. Think about that. The president himself confirms that by December this year, the digital ID could be launched. According to Bill Gates, he says that they are taking on genetic modified organisms and injecting them into the little arms of the babies as ID chips. But the biggest concern is the potential for constant surveillance and control. Once implanted, the ability to track an individual's every move becomes a possibility. Implants are as well vulnerable to hacking, leading to fears of data breaches and identity theft. And what about ethical considerations? Newborns cannot consent to such procedures. Should parents have the sole decision-making power over implanting technology in their children? You know, this is not just a technological advancement. It's about the future of Kenya and its people. A serious investigation and open dialogue are crucial before such a significant change is implemented.
Now, it is said, it's been in the news about, I think it should be last year, that 18 million doses of malaria kiniko. You are seeing it on the screen, but 18 million doses of that is being allocated to 12 African countries for 2023 to 2025. Okay, and there are hundreds of children in Kenya's malaria-prone western region where inoculated with doses of mosquirix. That's the name of the kiniko that they're giving, and that's the world first approved malaria what have you. Hundreds of children in Kenya, your majesties. This is around 2021, and that when I went further to do some investigation about these things, I hope YouTube allowed this video. I'm not talking about anything. Now, it was said that this kiniko that they are giving to our children in the name of protecting them from malaria, okay? Protecting them from malaria. Last time I checked, malaria is not something that is so deadly to the point that you need kiniko to stay alive with. They did it with the other one. As it did not work, they are turning their attention now to this one. And they say from 2023 to 2025. Like you heard, 2023 to 2025, they have, you know, brought in 18 million doses, your majesties. Okay? And then, when I was trying to do some little insight about this thing, it went further to say that I discovered that this kiniko they are giving is not perfect. They themselves said it. I'm leaving it on the screen so that you'll be seeing. It's not perfect. So something that is not perfect, something that you don't have a trust in, you are not sure that if you give this kiniko to people, it will cure them of whatever it is, of the malaria. You are not sure of it, but you are still giving. Why are you giving something that you're not sure of its effect? These are the same people that say this is the best solution, is to give this kiniko to all the children. And this is the same people in towards the end of their what have you, say that this is not perfect. It's not perfect. So that the level of the protection the kiniko provide is not ideal. Are you hearing it? So some of your mothers will be carrying, they say, oh, bring your child for this one, you carry and run, kitty, kitty, kitty. You go and they will put the thing. Are you hearing? Okay? It's something that it's not perfect. It's something that might not work. So what is that thing that you are putting into people? Because tomorrow now, if anything happens, they will say, oh, they said it initially that it might not work. So they are just trying their luck. Africa has been a trying ground for a lot of these people. Whatever they create, they'll come and test it here. A testing ground. And we, since we are what we are, immediately we hear that it's people from overseas, so we think it's a perfect thing. This is how far we are still slaves. Oh. They create something. They don't want to test it on themselves because they don't want to die. They bring it to Africa to test it on us. They have been doing testing. Even during the other heavy one that they say he wanted finishing everybody. He refused to finish Africans. And later on, they started forcing it. To the point that some of our Pan-Africanists that we trusted so well started saying some things in support of the white man. Why are we saying all this? We have to be careful. Protect ourselves, Your Majesties. We have to protect ourselves. Be careful what we go and allow them to put inside your body. Nobody is saying you should not go, and if you are sick, yes, go and treat yourself. Go and do what you need to do. Go to the right place. But be vigilant. This is what we are saying. Okay? This is what we are saying. We need to be vigilant and protect ourselves and our race. Because a lot of targets on us is too much. They have been trying since it's not working. They keep trying, looking for something that they can use so that they can finish us. When that one did not work, they started coming with LGBTQ. And some Pan-Africanists fell for that as well. I think I have a video about all this LGBT or gay and what have you. Why is it so much in the system? Why are they trying to force it on the Africans? Even when Africans say it's not part of our culture. Why are they forcing it? I think I have a video about that, which might come up soon, Your Majesty. So you watch out for that. So this is just a call for us to be more vigilant, more attentive to our environment, and let's spread the word. If the government is not doing their job because they have been bought, what are you doing as a citizen to protect your people and their life? This is a question we need to ask ourselves as a people and see how we're going to pull ourselves out of it. I'm going to see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive, always, Your Majesty. This is one of the reasons why YouTube I don't know, yeah, flagged my channel. Is that the right word? YouTube took my ability to go live because of something like this. And that's why if you see, I'm just trying to see how I pull out some words, okay? This is one of the things I talk about. If not, what I talked about in that video was diseases that could be cured without orthodox medication. That I remembered vividly. I had to bring down that video, and YouTube took my ability to go live. And up until now, even when they've raised the ban, I can't still go live. And my manager is saying that I should send an appeal to Google Help, something like that. So I just hope the message is gone out there, and you as well are going to share this to other people so that we be watchful of what is going on. It is what is out there that I'm telling you. It's not that I brought it from myself. It's not like I initiated it. These are the things that are there on the internet. When you check them, you see that these are things on the internet as well. I'll see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive, always, Your Majesties. Bye for now.